Alright, welcome everybody. Today's video, we find ourselves back over here in the Talang Chan district of Bangkok. Anyway, I had a couple people asking me about this floating market after the little canal tour that we took, because the canal tour left from this floating market. So we're at Klong Lat Mayong floating market. And anyway, we didn't do any filming that day over here at this market. So I said I would come back over here and do another video to where we can look around and see how busy this market is. This is a gigantic floating market. There's like 7 zones, and there's probably more food and everything at this market here than any of the other floating markets in the area. So we're gonna walk around and we're gonna check it out, and let's see what we see. This right here is Zone 1, and I believe there's 7 zones to this floating market. There's food, there's clothing, there's fresh vegetables, there's knickknacks, there's pretty much everything that you want in this market. This place here, every time I've been over here, there's been a gigantic queue, and today there's only one person in line. But they grill these fish right here. They have the snapper, they have the pink tilapia, they have the snakehead fish, and they have the shrimp, everything else. They grill it right here, and it looks quite nice. Usually people come over here and buy this and take it home. These guys over here, they have some of the meat on a stick, and you get the seasoning and everything right there. They're dressed up like cowboys, I like it. Here she's making some of the kanom bobbin, the little coconut snack, and then they cut them up into these little squares. This is always nice. It's the young coconut that's always delicious. So here, this lady has a little bit of everything. She has the Italian grill, she has the lasagna, then she's calling this the salmon belly, and then you have the clams with the cheese, all kinds of stuff. So you get like these right here, these are like 40 baht with the cheese, and then the lasagna is 60 baht, and she's making it back over there. All right, it's over here. They're cooking up some of the pig belly. So here's the menu. Starts at like 85 baht. It goes up to 850 baht. And then you get the sticky rice for 10 baht. And then they have some over here. So the finished product. That's after it's cooked up, and then they put it in the barbecue sauce. Looks pretty nice. This is the Lat Mayong Klong, or canal. And this is where the boats are at. There's a few people here. This one isn't like, you know, with the little boats with the people selling them everywhere. This one isn't one of those markets. There's a few boats, but mostly people just go on the tours from here. And this little bridge here divides Zone 1 from the zone over there, and that side over there is Zone 7. Here they have what she's calling the Chayo Gyoza. And you have the little dipping sauce right there, and she's making them. These are always nice, and then you got some durian, some of the little mango and sticky rice snacks, and the little red bean. So these are 10 baht each right here, with the corn. Now the lady over here, she's selling the boat trips. And if you come to this floating market, it's always a good time to do the floating market. Torai? Okay, so 100 baht for one person for an hour. How many temples? One temple? Okay. Okay, cup on a cup. So if you want to do that, the boat tour leads right here, and then they can get on the boat. So 100 baht for an hour for one person. And then it just says right here at the pier. Some of the yellow curries. Have the fish curry, have the beef curry. The beef is 80 baht, and the chicken curry is 60 right here, and the fish was 70 in the middle. So to go from the next zone, you have like a low overhang underneath the bridge. It's about 4 foot. And then you got some of the boats here. They're cooking up like the little fish cake. So she's making them up, and then they're deep frying them. And looks like it's 50 baht for the little plastic container. You have to kind of duck walk to get underneath this bridge. And over here, you got a lady selling the bananas and a few other things. You can see how people have to scrunch down to get in. And then lady over here, she's selling like, looks like some noodles and stuff. not sure what root that is. Is that like the ginger root, maybe? And then these right there in that little basket, those are like super, super sour. They're quite nice. But if you don't like tart, or as the Thais call manao, or briao, I'm sorry, then you won't like that. And get the lady over here, she's selling some more, and he's the boat captain, it looks like. They're have some more of the vegetables. So the guy over here that's selling the stuff, he is talking it. He used to come up here, he just would paddle up to it, but he's added a boat to, or engine to the boat. And here's the lady, she's paddling on through. And then some more of the canal. And here's another zone. More food, of course. It all seems to just kind of run together. This is such a massive place. There are quite a few people here today. This is a Sunday, kind of around noon. It's not like overwhelmingly crowded, but there's still quite a few people. Outside, like on the main road and stuff, it seems like it's really, really crowded. But in the market, there's plenty of room to walk around. The lady over here in the little boat, check it out. She has the exhaust fan built right there to suck up the cooking fumes. So she makes pad thai, she makes the goi tat, she makes like a little turnip cake right there in the boat. And then you order it, and then you have a little restaurant, and you just sit right over here and eat your food. And right here they have the chicken soup. They misspelled it. They spelled it with a T, but he cooks right there. Looks like just like the regular Thai noodles with the tom yum, and so they have some pork and stuff like that. But he cooks it right here in his boat, and then he has the propane tank over there, and then there's another big long towel right next to it. You can see the big motor. Those are like the tour boats right there. All right, so over here in this zone, there's another little pier, and you can hire out like the boats like as a private boat, and the guys always start out with a high price. So if you want to negotiate like a little tour with them, then you could. But they're saying like 500 baht for 1 hour for one person. So over in the other part of the market is a much better deal. Over here he's cooking up what they call the Vietnamese pancakes. Has the bean sprouts and like the shrimp paste, stuff like that inside of it. And you can get those, they're 40 baht each. And it looks like the tofu stuff. And this is their whole little kitchen. He's got a fan to keep cool. So here is kind of like the fish paste. It doesn't look too appetizing like that, but the Thais eat it up. And you can get a little bag of it. This is a little better presentation. So this is the fish, and it's in the banana leaf, and you buy that. It's 50 baht for one of those. This is kind of neat. He's calling this the saku saku. So he's calling it like a little croissant, which is kind of like a little pancake. And you can get it with just the breading, like this over here. You can get it with the vanilla, chocolate, pandarin, and you can get it with this sausage. So over here with the sausage is 55 baht, and then he just makes it right there in the little press, and has like the fish to it whenever he opens it up. There we go. Now this zone over here has a lot more of the fresh vegetables and fresh fruit. So you can get the sam o, or the pomelo as it is in English. Bananas, coconuts, oranges, all of that stuff. You also get vegetables to take home and cook. And one thing that people do like in Thailand is the fresh pineapple. So you get like a whole pineapple for 30 baht, which is like $1. And the lady, she cuts it up. And then I have a few snacks over here. Oh, let's go check those out. These are a great little snack. If you want to try something, it's pretty nice. They taste actually like a pea. They're 20 baht. And what this is the lotus bloom. And you open it up kind of like a pomegranate, and this is the little seed. And you eat that. You just pop it in your mouth, and then you like bite it in half, and then you suck the two parts of it out, and then you spit the green husk out. And I first saw this in Cambodia, and I was sitting there peeling them by hand, and I didn't know how to eat it. And I gave some of it to some little Cambodian boys, and they were eating it like popcorn. And they were spitting all this stuff out. And I was like, you little suckers, they knew how to eat it like properly. So I had to like learn from a child, which is you're never too old to learn anything, and you can learn stuff from the little kids. They got some of the snacks, some little rice snacks. These are nice. And then over here they're cooking up like some of the noodles. Yeah, this floating market is just cavernous. There's so much to see and do here. If you come here, definitely come hungry and try out some of these food. There's just so many options. And if you like it spicy, there's plenty of spice. If you don't like it spicy, there's all kinds of stuff. Okay, so this is the Khanom Duang, and she makes it right up over here. You can see it has like the little puffed rice and has the little beans and the coconut. This is all of her ingredients. So just mix it up. So let's try some of this out here. So we're gonna try some of this. Okay, so we got our test subject here. Bun's gonna eat it up. So, all right, how does it taste, Bun? Like gummy? Is it very good? All right, which means very good. And then you can see how she makes it. She steams it, and then she tosses it over here, and then she'll throw the little puffed rice on top of it later. And then she'll put some more batter right there on it. Let it cook for a minute. So she's got the whole routine down. So these normally are 25 to 30 baht, depending on what. Yeah, those were quite nice. They were kind of gummy, like a gummy worm with black sesame seeds and a taste of coconut. Different flavor, but really nice. All right, so let's keep looking around here, and we'll find maybe some more snacks and see what everything else looks like. All right, let's look around Zone 3. Looks like over here in Zone 3, more some clothes, but there will be food mixed in. It's Thailand. You can't go anywhere without food. Yeah, this looks like clothing, various things, some jewelry. So he's got his lucky cat over there. Those are a tradition brought in from Japan. Get the money is what the little cat's probably saying as it moves its arm. They have some dish soap, some of the little Buddhist amulets, clothes. Yeah, if you want to find some new souvenirs, knickknacks, or just do some shopping, this is definitely the zone. So you can get some of these little pants here for 50 baht. They have the kids clothes. And over here she's got the tie-dye and some more of the little kids clothes. So you can get some of this stuff, which is kind of a cool little souvenir. Get some of the Thai writing on the kids clothes. So it looks like small is $4, medium is $5, and the large is $5. She's ironing it up, getting ready for the sale. Various things. So here's some honey and some of the canned, like what the Thais call nut, which is the rambutan. And the rambutan is a great little snack. When it's in season, I love to eat that. It's got like this red spiky exterior, but it is so sweet and nice. Guys here playing some music. I love that. He has like a little kid's drum set. And over here is another part of Zone 3 with some of the fresh food and vegetables. And there's parking all around here, and then there's zones just kind of scattered in amongst all of this. And you just walk through at your leisure. Coffee shops. Another little coffee shop over here. And here's some souvenirs. Yeah, you can spend easily a half a day over here looking around. And this market's open from 8 a.m. until 5 p.m. And it's open on the weekends only and holidays. So if you wanted to come over here on like a Monday or Tuesday, you're out of luck. So here is a map of this whole floating market. So there's different piers, there's a lotus pond, there's a horse training ground, and then it has organic vegetables and stuff like that. It's in Thai, but you can kind of get the gist of how big it is. This is just back in one of the smaller sections. Potted plants, shoes, all kinds of stuff. And it's nice because it's covered to keep you out of the rain whenever it rains. Back here is pretty quiet. This is just off of where the main part of the parking lot is at. But it's pretty cool. They put this down to keep you from having to walk in the mud if it does rain. Guy playing guitars. Have some like art stuff, wood carvings, clay sculptures, and he's doing some of the sculpting right there. Leather goods. An old antique looking bicycle and some more stuff. And over here you can see this is the parking lot. So you got to pay 20 baht to park a car or 10 baht to park a motorcycle over here. And it is fairly easy to get over here if you take a taxi. It's a little bit out of the way. I mean, you do have to leave like Bangkok and come out here about 20 minutes or so. But it's worth it when you get over here. All right, so there's another zone over here. And this one is kind of cool. It has a little lake, and there's some of the boats tied off, and you can buy it from the people selling right out of the boat. Here they have the goyang, which is like the grilled banana. And you get it 30 baht for one of those sets. And then it has the sweet syrupy sauce right there that they pour on it. And then you just eat it with like a toothpick. They throw it in like a little plastic bag and they just eat it. And then we got a lady over here. She's selling some of the rice snacks. You can see right out of the boat. And then they're making some of these. And then he has the fresh vegetables over here, some watermelon. Yeah, I don't see where they're cooking these. Usually they'll have some charcoal set up and they'll cook them and kind of grill them. They must be cooking them somewhere else, bringing them over here. Has the little rice snacks with the peanuts and these little custardy snacks for 25 or 30 baht. And these little kanoms here. It looks kind of like a kanom farang, but it's more of like a puffy muffin. This part of it over here is kind of cool. It's just half covered with an awning, and then they have a couple of restaurants sitting out there by the water. And he has some fish. And you can order food and sit over here at these tables. Some freshly squeezed orange juice. So you can get some smoothies, and you can also get some of the seafood. Sounds like somebody's singing over here. Sounds like a kid. It's a girl over here singing. And some more smoothies. And a little restaurant. Everybody's sitting out here. Looks like some tourists. All right, so we got some of the little goyang, which is the grilled banana. We're gonna eat this up, and they gave me some of it. You dip it in the sauce and then you eat it. It's always nice. And then they gave some of the coconut with it. And I haven't seen this before. They actually put the little yam, the purple yam. And that's not too bad. That's not bad at all. So we're gonna keep walking around. I'm gonna see if I can put on about 20 pounds today. Looks like a sister's over here singing. And then some knickknacks. Here she's making the goi tiao tom yum, or the tom yum noodle. So she has all the sprouts. Has over there has the little mushrooms, peanuts, everything that they toss into it. Okay, so here we have some of the kanom ko, which is like the young coconut. You can see this is like 20 baht for these. Here they put like the little sesame seeds and stuff. They make like a little ball, and then they dip it in the sesame seeds. All right, so Bun's gonna try out the kanom ko. All right, so how's the taste? Get it in there. All right, how is it, Bun? She got to drink the juice also. How is it? Eat it with the coconut juice. It's very good. All right. So these ladies here, they're the ones that sell it. Cup on a cup. So they say, come on over here and try it. Here's their little store. So here, she's making up the kanom bobbin, or the coconut pancake. It's pretty nice. She's putting a young coconut right on the top as she grills it. Tarai?
50 baht.
Okay, so it's 50 baht for one of the little plastic containers over there. This is one of my favorite snacks in Thailand. I love this a lot. It looks nice. Can try? Okay, cup or a cup. My roll. Okay. So it's right here. That's it. Give it a taste. And it's nice. It's crunchy on the outside, and you can just taste that coconut in the middle. Yeah, if you get it, definitely try your luck on the kanom bobbin. And here, this is the kanom kroat, the Singapore style. And it has like kind of a pandarin taste. The kanom kroat, I like it a little better. These are okay, but the kanom kroat with like the corn and all of that is a little bit more popular. These are 30 to 50 baht, depending on how many pieces you get. And then you can get some of the toasted bread with the sesame seed and like the butter, and some more smoothies. Yeah, there's several hundred little food stalls in here. I'm just showing you kind of the highlights. There's probably, I would say probably 500 or 600 places that you can get food here. It's huge popular. The Thais love to come over here. It's just basically Talang Chan is just part of Bangkok, so it's easy for them to come over, have some more of the grilled bananas, and then it opens up into more of the food court. And this is kind of the part of the market right next to the canal. This is a cool little walking area, and they have all the vendors set up, selling everything right along the canal bank. Over here it's shoulder to shoulder, a lot more crowded. And then you can hear one of the boats going out for the tour. It looks like quite a few tourists are in here also. So perfume, makeup, here's some of the Thai desserts. Some more of the little rice desserts over here. Some of the herbal teas. And then we have the little pumpkin. They put the foie tong in these. These are like a Japanese pumpkin. You can see how green they are. And it's kind of a custardy flavor on the inside. And over here has some of the little mini pancakes with the cream and the foie tong. Yeah, there's tons of snacks over here. Some of the quail eggs, the bananas. Here they have the little banana chips. And I think this is like the taro. They deep fry those. I like the banana chips a lot. They're quite tasty. And then she has some more snacks over here. The bananas, various things. And then you can go from this zone to another zone over the little ladder. And you can see how many people are in here. Yeah, this one is one of the most popular floating markets. Like I said earlier, it's its proximity to Bangkok makes it convenient to come over here. This is a very nice little snack also. You see here, this is the peanuts, and she makes the batter right there, has a special little tool, and then she dips them in and lets it fry in the oil for a little bit. And then you can get one of these bags here. Not sure how much the big bags are. Shouldn't have a price on it anywhere. Todai? 100? Okay, so 100 baht for the big bag. 35 for the small bag? Okay, cup on a cup. And more of the Khlong bobbin. Like I said, it's a huge popular treat. And it's one of my favorite. Everybody else likes it also. Okay, so we went down the little walking street area along the canal, and it opens up right into another area with seemingly countless options for food. And it got just a flurry of activity. We got people over here chopping up the stuff. We have some people ordering, people wandering around. Yeah, this is great. We have some duck over here, have the shrimp. Let's take a look at the seafood. So you have the little crab. She's got the shells, and then she has the shrimp. And they have the tank, and then they're grilling it up over there. So this is a pretty big operation. So you can get these right here, this big set. Looks like 8 of the big shrimp for 380 baht, or 5 for 220 baht. And then she has some of the crab. This is 320 baht for this over here, where they already chop it up. And this looks like it's actually fairly decent. This looks like it's 99 baht for one of these, so $3. And then some more seafood. Some kind of like the other one we saw back. It has the lasagna, has the crab, or the clams, and then it has some little bread with some cheese. You can see right here that she's just grilling it up. And it has some of the salmon also. And it looks like it's actually the same name, the Ban Chef Joy. So probably a family member has a second stall set up in this market. Some of the fish. Yeah, and here's the duck. So they have the roasted duck, and then he butchers it right here. So he's going to chop up some of that. That's some of the pork belly, the mugrap they call it, and they put it in with this right here. So here's the mugrap, which is 100 baht for a little container, and some of the red pork, the mudang, different desserts. Yeah, you can spend all day walking around here if you want. A lot of people come over here, spend a half a day. They come, they grab some food, they get on a canal tour, they go check out the canals, then they grab some snacks, and then they go back to Bangkok for the evening. It's a pretty good day trip to come over here. So over here they have some of the ice cream. So it looks like it's 15 or 20 baht. So these are always nice. These are like super, super cold, and we're gonna get some. All right, so 15 baht, so 50 cents for a little square of the chocolate. All right, and check this out. This is a nice little snack. So she's dressed up in like the traditional clothes, and then she's cooking the little pancakes, the Thai-style pancake. Now they are quite big. She puts the egg on it, and then she has the young coconut, the phoi tong, and the salted coconut, and this is the finished product right here. Very nice. You can see the egg is right there. So what's inside the peppers is a little bit of pork. You can see that it has a little bit of chili in it. There is so much to see at this market. This guy here has some fantastic looking desserts. This has the yams, has it with the corn and the coconut. And then let's check out this right here. They're actually making some of these, which is pretty neat. So she's dropping them in there, deep frying it in the oil. And then the other gal over here, she's making this right here, which is kind of like the phoi tong, and they just throw it in there. And then she gathers up what's cooking in the oil. Makes it into like some taffy looking. And then she puts it right over here to dry out. Yeah, that is fantastic. She's gonna make some more. And then she's gonna throw some of the cooler stuff and then gather it back up. Yeah, that is spectacular. And then you can buy the finished product over here. So it has the long taffy looking stuff, and then those with like a, looks like it's a little bean or something. Gonna get it for like 100 baht. And then she has some more desserts over here. More of the phoi tong stuff, and they're putting them in the little ceramic containers. And they have more live music, tables to eat, more fish. Over here has the samtam, she's making that up. Just tons and tons of stuff. There's a few places empty, but generally on this side everything is open. All right, everybody. So that finishes up a walk around here at Klong Lat Mayong Floating Market. This is definitely one of the better ones you can come to. The atmosphere over here is fantastic. It's still just a little bit quiet compared to what it was before COVID, but compared to what it was a year ago when I came over, this is night and day. This is really a fun place to come again. Yeah, most people come over here, they get some food, they go on the canal tours, they go see how kind of the area is around here. And I would recommend coming over here. If you have only one floating market to come to, this one is convenient and it's easy to get to, and plus it's fantastic. All right, so in this video, we got to see all the food, we got to see around the market, you got to see Bun trying out some of the snacks. So hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you click like, smash the like button, just takes a second, and leave me a comment, tell me what you think. If you saw some of these foods that you want to try, let me know. If you have any questions, sometimes I misspeak. I'm out here walking around, got people doing stuff, going all over. So if I gave you some bad information, I'm sorry. I'll apologize in advance. So anyway, subscribe if you're new to my channel here. This is what I do. I go around and I show you what things look like and tell you a little bit about what I know. And if you like that, then you found the right place. And until next time, guys, remember, from over here at Klong Lat Mayong Floating Market, life is a journey. So enjoy.